pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Poland. Hofstetter.
Here.
Shoemaker.
Here.
Khan.
Here.
Hoffey. Here. And Vaughn.
Here. Thank you very much. May we have a motion to excuse Nate from tonight's meeting?
Second.
Poland.
Aye.
Vaughn. Hofstetter.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
And Hoffey.
Aye.
Thank you. Good evening. Do we have any visitors at West Address Council this evening? Step up to the mic, sir.
My name is Shirley Gerber, and I am a resident in the village. And I feel that it's important when the village and council do something good for the members of the village, they should be thanked for it. And I just wanted to thank you all for the sidewalks that you put down south of town. It's wonderful walking. Don't have to walk on the grass or uneven ground anymore. And I really appreciate what you did.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, appreciate
I'm
that.
on the board of directors for NoHoCo, and they hold meetings, and they hold them here in Millersburg, and we got a lot of comments from Coshocton and Knox County about the sidewalks. It was nice.
Okay. So we're going to have a little slight change here on our agenda. At this point, I'm going to turn it over to Chief Shaner.
Trying to get everybody in here. So last meeting I talked to you guys about some of the actions the officers did with the two house fires we had in town. So the microphone can hear us. And I wanted to bring them in and give them meritorious conduct and valor awards. So about some of their family, we give them time to get in here. To me, this is something that's important. Like I expressed in the meeting, you know, the majority of the first fire, the three officers that were the first ones there, they're all new officers to the department. You know, Caleb's been here for a while, but he wasn't out on the road. And then the second and third fire, Steph was the one on duty. She handled the Sunday morning fire all by herself, declined me to come in to help her. And then on Monday when it rekindled during rush hour traffic, she stopped the traffic, started working on that when Caleb showed up on shift, and he came down and helped. Caleb also had to deal with directing traffic and then going and handling another priority call during that time, which probably would have been beneficial to have a second officer, but whenever we're tight like that, we can't go. So both of them that night, you know, Steph doing double duty on both days, Caleb running from stopping traffic, directing traffic to go deal with the call. I think it's something that's important. Dustin Bannister and Chris Jones and Caleb Cox, they responded to the first fire. They were three on duty. Dustin was the first one that was on scene. Like I explained to you guys, he immediately got to the front of the building, seen the gentleman in front who couldn't make it past the front, you know, within 20 feet or so of the building. Got up there, got the man, basically carried him away, correct? Carried him away from the building, got him to some clean air, waiting on some squad members to come. During that time, Chris and Caleb, they were checking the rest of the building with the other firemen. Chris worked his way around the building. Chris, having the experiences that he has, got over to Dustin, started helping getting some oxygen going. One of the fire guys dropped off the tank. Chris started working on getting that going. Caleb was still continuing to check the building, started working on getting traffic directed. When the squad got there, Chris helped with that. They helped drag hoses, they helped carry bottles. You know, I had several firemen tell me that they appreciated the work that was done that night. And like I said, for being the three most junior people on the department, that's what we want. Very, very proud to be able to say that's what we got with these four through three different fires. You know, and that's what council should expect. That's what the citizens should expect. So, with that being said, Dustin, And what I did is, I did up a letter that kind of summarized some of the incident that they were on. Copy of the letter will go into his personnel file, along with giving him the medal, the ribbons that will be worn on your dress uniform. So his letter is May 26th at 8 p.m. He responded to a report of house fire on Bull Street. He was the first one on scene, found a resident knelt down in front of the house residence, short distance from the doorway, which by this time the flames were coming through along with the doorway and the windows. Patrolman Badisher, without hesitation, made his way to the resident, finding the resident was unable to walk due to health reasons, assisted in getting the resident away from the burning building to prevent any further injury to the resident, and updating the incoming fire and rescue units of the situation. And because of that, I'm giving you a Valor Award and a Meritorious Conduct Award. Congratulations. Christopher Jones. So, same date and time, May 26th, 8 p.m. Christopher Jones was one of the first units to respond to report of the house fire at Wool Street. Upon his arrival, Patrolman Jones assisted the fire personnel in checking the apartments in the building, make sure there was no other residents still in the apartments. Patrolman Jones then assisted with getting oxygen for the residents that was at home that was rescued, and continued to help the patient once the EMS personnel arrived on scene. Patrolman Jones continued to assist fire department personnel by dragging hoses, carrying spat pack bottles, and before going and assisting with traffic control. Because of this, and for presenting you meritorious conduct, congratulations. Caleb Cox. Same date and time, May 26, 8 p.m. Caleb Cox was one of the units to respond to the house fire at Wool Street. He assisted checking the other apartments of the residents to make sure the residents were not still in the apartments. Patrolman Cox then assisted fire personnel as needed and with traffic control. Also on June 5th, 2023, upon arriving for his shift at 4 p.m., Patrolman Cox was sent to assist with traffic control for the fire on South Clay Street. Patrolman Cox assisted in directing traffic until he was called away for another priority call in the village. Because of this, I'm presenting you with meritorious conduct. Congratulations. June 4th at 7:55 a.m. was the only unit on shift and responded to a report of a fire on South Clay Street. She assisted the fire personnel and was the only officer on scene doing traffic control. She handled the situation, like I stated before, declined assistance from me, and she also made contact with village service personnel to have them to respond on scene. Then on June 5th, the next day at 3:37 p.m., she was the only unit on duty at the time for that too, responded to the rekindle of the fire on South Clay Street. Upon arrival, she assisted with fire personnel with traffic control of the scene. Most of the traffic control during this time was done mostly by her. Our Patrolman Cox did arrive, but he did have to clear, so she was, during that time, she was responsible for all the traffic control during that scene. And for that, the instance of those days, I present to you meritorious conduct. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for all your
Good job.
Thank
Thank you. Good job. Thank you, Craig, for what you guys did. Good job.
Good job, Caleb.
Yep, thank you.
I know.
Thank you all for the service you do for the residents of this village. We really appreciate it. This just goes to prove these are the type of officers we want serving our residents.
Exactly right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Glad to work here.
Okay, moving on. Now we have a motion to suspend the reading of the minutes.
So moved. I'll second that. Bullen. Aye. Coffee. Aye. Hofstadter.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Vaughn.
Any additions or corrections? You have motion to pass.
Make a motion to pass con.
Second.
Khan,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
Poland, Hofstadter,
Aye.
Khan, nope, sorry, Coffee. Aye. And Vaughn.
Thank you. Bill Resolution 2023-18. Any questions on the bills this evening? May I have motion to pay the bills?
So moved.
Second. Hofstadter,
Aye.
Coffee. Aye. Poland, Shoemaker,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Vaughn.
Thank you. Chief?
Yes, sir. First, Jaden Miller, he's our dispatcher, he's actually on shift tonight. His probation ends on, I think Thursday, the 14th of the month. Since we're only meeting once a month, I wanted to see if council would go ahead and approve, or I want to recommend to mayor and council that he be removed from probation effective the 14th. He's doing a good job. He's in the same boat as Michelle, kind of tired of working 12s, and we're working on trying to get that resolution resolved. He's done a good job. When he first started, he was an intern, was very quiet. He's still pretty quiet, but he's coming out of his shell a little bit. And so he does do very good in dispatch. Michelle, is always talking about how much he's gone above and beyond, teaching himself, picks up things pretty quick. One of the things that I know with him is when he's on shift, if we have things going on, he pretty regularly texts me and gives me heads up on things, especially if he thinks it's something that could escalate a little bit more, he gives me some heads up. So I appreciate it. So if I could get that approval.
Could you tell him to pop in here so we can meet him? Just stick his head in?
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
We'll find out how shy you will be.
Right.
They're gonna remove me from probation.
Maybe they haven't voted yet.
That's true.
This is Javen.
Hi, David.
It's nice to meet you, Javen.
We're glad you're here.
Yes.
So now you guys can, he's quiet, trust me. Very quiet. People might think I'm quiet, but he's getting better. But some people think I do. Sometimes I'm quiet. So,
I'll make a motion to end his probation period.
second.
Khan,
Aye.
Vaughn, Poland, Hofstadter,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
and Hoffy. Aye.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
David, congratulations. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you, congratulations.
Bring it on down. We hope you get off those 12 soon, too. Good job, Jaden. Quiet guy.
Quiet's good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, the next thing is, I just want to let council know, this past month's been kind of hard on cruisers for the department. We're working on replacing a transmission in one, and another one got tangled up with a deer. So, right now, we are down to 2 marked cruisers. My new one's still coming. There's still, the last report I got from him was June, July. Well, it's no longer going to be June, probably July, August. But he said they still were coming, so hopefully we'll get through that. And the only other thing I would have is our executive session.
Thank you. Okay, administrator report. There was no DRB or P&Z meetings for the month. Design Review Board with the ordinance and guideline revisions, Solicitor Heinz has prepared his revisions. The committee will be meeting on the 18th to review them. As mentioned earlier, the South End Sidewalk project is complete. And I must say, this one went a lot better and a lot faster than the first go-round. As for the sewer, storm sewer, the contractor Wright and Son has submitted shop drawing for pipe and structures for the project. Those have been approved. One structure needed to be revised due to connection to existing pipe. Materials have been ordered with lead times for materials. We anticipate actual construction to begin in August. Demolition, as you noted, another project nicely completed. The 2 houses on Worcester Maslin Road and the one on North Mad. North Mad looks great. I don't know if anyone had an opportunity to drive over past that.
Yeah.
And actually, believe it or not, there was another house brought down on Maslin Road by a private individual since he saw them working in that area. So we got another one to take care of. No, that was not part of the grant. No update on the community grant or the resurfacing project. Tonight, we will have legislation to approve piggybacking off of Sherry Creek for the Kimball contract. Bobby?
I believe that everyone got their June financials this month, and thanks for signing the acknowledgement. Any questions?
Karen, you have anything?
No, I don't, thank you.
Okay. May we have a motion to accept the 2024 annual tax budget?
So moved.
Second.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Poland,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
and Hoffy.
Aye.
Thank you. Well, first reading, emergency ordinance 2023-103 by title only. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Kimball Recycling Disposal, competitively bid by the village of Sherry Creek for refuse collection and disposal and curbside recycling, and a contract for the billing for said services and declaring an emergency. Are there any questions?
Bob, maybe you know the answer to this. I saw in the language for Sugar Creek, they still reference that recycling dollar per ton donation. Is that still actually a thing? I mean, does that still exist?
My understanding is it is not.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is not in our contract. There won't, okay, just curious. Thank you.
Any other questions? Maybe we have a motion to suspend the second, third readings?
So moved.
Second.
Poland,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
Hoffy,
Aye.
and Vaughn.
May we have a motion to pass?
So moved.
Second.
Hoffy,
Aye.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Poland,
Aye.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
and Khan.
Aye.
Thank you. We do need to reschedule the Parks Committee meeting,
I would like to put that on hold
okay?
and have some discussion in executive session.
Okay. We need to, what exactly for?
You don't want me to talk about it?
Oh, that, okay, that's, okay. Old business? New business? Just so you guys are aware, I did receive a phone call before tonight's meeting from a gentleman that has a handicapped son. They do travel to Millersburg quite a bit using ATVs, or UTVs, I should say. They were stopped by one of our officers here in the past couple weeks. Very pleasant conversation. They were not ticketed nor not cited. But he would like you consider, I think the word I want to use.
An exception.
Thank you, Bob. Exception to the rule depending on what the circumstances are. He may even be here next month, I do not know. But like I explained to the gentleman, council spent a lot of time, a lot of debates on this. They decided not to allow it. And once you start allowing exemptions, it's just gonna balloon into a bigger issue down the road. So I just wanna give you a heads up for future. Any other new business? Any visitors wish to address council? If not, may we have a motion to go into executive session to confer with the public body's attorney for the purpose of considering disputes of a court action concerning dispute is either pending or imminent, and consider matters required by federal laws or rules or state statutes to be kept confidential.
So moved.
Second.
Poland,
Aye.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Hoffy,
Aye.
and Vaughn.
Thank you. Have a good evening.